Hello, and welcome to another Rangary's unit of the week. And today we're taking a look at the L-17K. So I think it's pretty fair to say that the MiG-21 is the, well, T-55 of the skies. They mass-produce Soviet export aircraft, so the Soviets did use them a lot as well, which would see service in a lot of conflicts throughout the Cold War and, heck, even today. However, the MiG-21 was a good aircraft or not is, well, a little bit outside the scope for this discussion. However, one of its major exports were the Yugoslavians. You see, in the 50s, the Yugoslav Air Force was looking to modernize, originally actually looking at getting at some French Mirage aircraft, but due to some political relations deteriorating with France, the Yugoslavs ended up going for the Soviet MiG-21s. There's a little bit of issues setting them up in the early 60s, but the Yugoslavs would end up buying just around 260 MiG-21s. Of course, during the 1990s, well, Battle Royale in the Balkans, the Serbian Air Force or Yugoslav Air Force would use the MiG-21s primarily in air-to-ground operations. In-game, the L-17K is a 90-point air superiority fighter available to the Yugoslavians. It has 3 weapons. First up, you have the GSH-23L 23mm autocannon with 500 rounds of ammunition. It's decent, you're not going to do anything spectacular against ground targets, you can do a decent amount of damage against helicopters, and same thing with aircraft if you do manage to actually get into gun range, which is always the difficult part in a dogfight. The more important part are all the bloody missiles, as you have 4 R6EM missiles, 2.1 km range against helis, 3.5 km range against aircraft, 50% accuracy, and 4 HE. And the second set of missiles, the R13M, are pretty much the same, they're just a little less accurate. Pop down to miscellaneous stats, no armor whatsoever, 10 HP, 20% ECM, very good air detection, speed of 1,000 km an hour, which is the max speed for aircraft in this game. A good turn radius, poor stealth, okay fuel and time over target, and it doesn't really have any type restrictions. So in battle, the L-17K. This is the Apache longbow assassin. This is the plane we use to blow up those really annoying, expensive attack helicopters which people bring out at the start of the match. And there's really one big reason that this is such a good anti-helicopter aircraft. And it's because it has 2 weapon systems, or missile systems. Because of just how wargame weapon slots work, because the R60s and R13s are different missiles, you can shoot both of them at the same time. I don't know, in real life it really works like that, where you could shoot them a little bit faster, but in wargame logic sense, you can shoot them like a double-barreled shotgun. And that's very important when trying to blow up helicopters, as you have such little time to actually aim and shoot the missiles. Being able to shoot 2 at once means that you can usually one-shot, quote-unquote, most helicopters with a single strafing run, especially if you get some damage in on the cannon as well. And you do have decent accuracy on the missiles and good high explosive power, so there's a good chance those helicopters are going to be going down. And even if you do a strafing run with the L-17K and you lose it, it's not that big of a deal. It's 90 points. Most attack helicopters, especially the Gucci runs, are quite a bit more expensive. So if you have to trade an L-17 for an Apache longbow, that is such a good deal. And you do get 4 of these aircraft, which is not bad at all. It does perform okay against other fighter planes in a dogfight. The lack of over-the-horizon missiles do screw you over a bit in first-shot capabilities. But same with helicopters, if you can get into range, you can double-barrel the missiles right up an F-15's, well, thruster hole. Overall, the L-17K is just a very good aircraft, mainly just due to the janky nature of wargame weapon systems. Imagine if we had an aircraft which just had 6 different types of individual missiles, and because of that it could shoot all 6 of these missiles at once. That'd probably look like something out of Ace Combat. Anyway, we'll leave it off here. This has been another Rangary's unit of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And usual, please just take it easy.